Hello everybody, welcome back to New Lake City, where today we will be fixing our economy situation, hopefully, and also we will try to work on some other public transit things. So let's jump into it. So first, what we'll do is we will adjust our taxes slightly because that will really help us make some more money. Also, we can lower office tax because I want to encourage offices to grow, and they don't really make us much money. Then let's lower our budgets because some of these things we really do not need, like water and roads, and then some other stuff. Healthcare we kind of do need, but it's really expensive. Okay, and now if we look at our money, we are actually making some money now, which is nice. And one more thing I think we could do to help with this would be to making our public transit cost a little bit, because we desperately need money, so this is probably what has to be done. So let's make it be 10 credits, or whatever the currency's called. And now hopefully our money will start rolling in a little bit faster. And then what we can do next is continue zoning in some of our zoning, so we can continue to put in more residential. So let's put some of that in over here. And I'll also add in some industrial and commercial. Alright, and now let's maybe add in some more commercial. Okay, and now that we have zoned in everything, let's just wait a few minutes and wait for it to all grow up. So hopefully we don't lose too much money. Not super sure how to fix that. We might have to just I don't know, but we'll see what we'll do. Thinking we might get rid of this landfill because it's kind of out of place. But yeah, I think that there is actually yeah, there is some farmland right here, so let's actually put in a farm right here, and then we'll let everything grow up. let's watch everything grow up. Okay, and now that the city has grown for a little while, let's place down our signature buildings that we've unlocked. So we actually have a couple of things. We have a Villa City muscle car garage and a theater actor mansion. So let's put this down first. I'm thinking that we'll put it down right across the street from this other mansion. So this is the pop musician mansion and the theater actor mansion. And then for these things, the muscle car garage can go somewhere, maybe right here. And then our Villa City can go right here. This looks very nice. We also have North American ones, but I do have to put down North American stuff, so that might take a little bit longer, but I will eventually try to get those things. So, what we can do next is my mega plan to hopefully actually make money. So the first thing that I'm going to do, which isn't the smartest thing usually, is I'm going to take out a little loan. So I'm going to do 200,000. So let's just take this out and we'll pause the game. And now let's go and see where our natural resources are. So I'm looking for some oil, and I'm noticing that over here there is a massive oil area. So if we can purchase these tiles right here, that would be excellent. So let's go ahead and purchase these. Now that we have this, let's start our little oil city down here. So let's get building. Okay, I have probably just built the stupidest intersection you'll have ever seen in your whole life. This thing is crazy, but yeah, and probably would cost a lot of money to build this much bridge length, but whatever. It's gonna get used a lot because there'll be a lot of oil trucks moving around this area, but whatever. So let's get to zoning out this industry. So first of all, let's get to milestone 8 actually. So what we'll need to do for that is something a little bit cheating, not cheating, but something well, if you place down these parks, you get quite a bit of XP, and then if you delete them, you get most of your money back. So, or you get at least 75% of your money back, so that's pretty nice. So I'm just gonna repeat this process until I get the milestone, because I didn't even realize that I don't have oil yet, but let's just try to get there as quickly as possible. Alright, and we just got it, and I'll delete all of these, and then I will place down the oil. Alright, and now let's finally get to building this. So, looks like we also unlocked high density housing, which will be nice to have, but let's use our oil so that we can make way too much money. Actually, we did get a lot of money just there from that, so let's actually repay our loan if we haven't already. So we'll just do that again. That loan wasn't actually needed. Alright, and now let's check to see how much money we're making off of this. So it looks like we have a surplus of 90 tons a month at least. So that is quite a bit. And if we check our money, we are making money. It's not a ton, but it's a little bit. So now let's go back to the main city and let's check out our new zoning, and let's actually unzone some of our other zoning because we have not enough demand right now. So if we just get rid of this, that should do the trick on getting more demand. Then I'll just wait a little bit and the demand should come back. Okay, and now let's check out to see if we have any zoning. It looks like we have no zoning demand right now for high density, but maybe we will have some in the future, so I guess right now just isn't the time. Not really sure why no one wants to move in right now, but oh well, maybe it's because of the high taxes or the high crime. So let's actually build another police station. Because, oh yeah, right now we have one police station, so that is not going to cut it. So let's put down one right here, and then we'll put down one more in this industrial area. And that will cost us some more money, but we should have less crime, and then the taxes, but I guess that is fine. So let's check our mail coverage right now, because I think that we might need some more mailboxes. Yeah, let's place a few mailboxes, just scatter them across town, and after that we'll get into another project real quick. Okay, so the project that I had planned was trams. So if we go to transportation and we go to our trams, you will see that we need to build this massive tram depot first to start building the trams. So let's find a place to put this down. So now that I have this tram depot, I can start building our tram tracks. So let's get building that. Okay, I've finally finished those tram routes. They are not very efficient, but yeah, I just wanted to get done with those. I've been spending way too much time on them. So yeah. Also, this mixed zoning doesn't seem to be working, so I'm just gonna get rid of it for now. This downtown is kind of a mess. Not sure why I can't just get a proper downtown going, but for some reason it's very difficult. So right now, we have 9 progression points. So let's get spending them. So let's first get roundabouts, because that one's just 1. Electricity, I think we're good with. Water, it's fine. Healthcare, maybe we should get that, but it's probably gonna cost us a lot. Garbage, fine. Education, fine. Fire and rescue, I might want a small emergency shelter. Police and administration, too expensive. Public transit, and so after looking through this, I think that what we can do is unlock large parks and then large sports parks, because what we can do is we can go into our parks and we can check these out, and what these will do is they will make people very happy. So we'll get these, and then what we can get next time is some tourist attractions, and with these we can bring in lots of tourists. But for now, I'm looking at these kinds of things, like this Grand Hotel, because this will make tons of people wanna like stay in our city for like just the hotel. So maybe it's worth building it, even though it's 1.6 mil. Let's build it, and if we go into debt, we'll just delete it. And let's get some parking up front. And here. What we can also do in downtown is make people pay for parking along the road. And we can make them pay a lot of money. Let's charge them 40 right now. And then we'll make this actually just cost like 2. Just so that we can get people to not all park in this parking lot area. So this looks like it's our new tallest building by quite a bit. It does stand out a lot, but we did originally have some pretty tall buildings in this area, so I think it is fine. And if we look at our city from the highway, I mean, it doesn't look super unrealistic. I'm sure there's a few cities where there's just like a couple of tall buildings like that, and once we get just a little bit of demand, we can actually finally start putting in our taller building. And I'm thinking what we can do, because there's nothing out there, is we can actually just get rid of this, because this is low rent, I believe, and we don't actually want this right now. So let's get rid of this. The reason why we don't want this is because it is eating up our demand from our high density. So there is a chance that we can get a little bit of high density if we just get rid of that. If we put that in there and then we check we can check for other spots where we have some higher densities. I don't really see any right now, but hopefully in the future we will get some taller buildings. Looks like this one is supposed to be pretty big. Yeah, this one's low density, so we'll get rid of this. And look at that, now we're getting our first high density building built. It's actually 2 buildings, so that is nice. And all of a sudden it's warming up and it's becoming springtime, so I think that means that it is the end of today's episode. Hopefully we will be able to start making some money soon, but not super sure about that. I'll have to check off camera. But thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.